Capricorn. I like this energy. I'm seeing being free spirited, having flowers in your hair. First thing I see. Maybe you are literally having flowers in your hair, which is very pretty, or you're just kind of in that vibe. In that vibe, there's something that feels very freeing, and you're satisfying your spirit and your soul. Very like you're getting in touch with your inner hippie. Nothing wrong with that. That's beautiful. I don't know. There's something here that you're just like, you know what? You're wanting to explore something. You're releasing. You're just wanting to connect. I see nature. Really lovely energy. I like it. Just wanting to keep things light. It's like you are just you are you're putting anything heavy on pause right now, hoping that maybe it will just go. But you're just like, okay, I want to keep things light. There was some sort of issue that I see was escalating a little bit, and that's when you're like, no, I am going on a break, a mental break, physical break, all that. You're just like, you know what? I actually don't have to deal with this right now. And it's interesting because I see a lot of it is not in fact your problem. There are people around you that like to pile on their problems on you, their responsibilities, and you're like, hang on a minute. No. Uh, you like to help out, and you do a really good job, and people do see that. That's why they go towards you. Sometimes appreciation, is off and on, but this is where you're like, you know what, you're taking your power back, Capricorn, is what I see. You're taking your power back, and you are feeling happy and freer than ever. There is something that I see, the energy around you is being multiplied, by however much. And this is a time where I see you are going to resume on something that you've been trying to manifest. And I do see your will. Your will, you're going to recognize it's time to make that stronger. Where there's a will, there's a way. There's something here that you're making things happen no matter what. And I do see you have had very, very little to being able to be very comfortable. And that is what you're capable of doing, from rags to riches kind of thing. I get the absolute strangest, craziest, specific, random message. You have got to let me know if this is you. There's something about sunglasses being worn backwards, like at the back of your head. Maybe you know somebody that, maybe it's you, or, when you're just resting your sunglasses on the top, but maybe some of you do it on the back, You know what I mean? Random as ever. Things just keep getting more random. But please let me know if that's you. I would appreciate it. There's a message here for you. Or somebody you connected with is showing up that does that. And I get the color blue. Like, a bit light blue, a little bit. That feels very serene. It's a positive period here. So if you're connected more with the color blue these days, or you're finding yourself in a room that's blue, it's a sign. I do see it's a sign from the spirits, from your guides, that's like, okay, you're entering a really good period. And I also see there's a lot of grace around you as well. Very, very nice. There's something that you are benefiting from, having space from others. You're benefiting a lot from that, and your attraction is definitely growing. You're going to see others being pulled towards you. Your attraction is very, very high. There was a period where you thought, okay, everything's still, like nothing's happening, that definitely is changing. It's because you took it upon yourself to step away from certain things and just connect to your inner self, nature, all of that. And I do see others around you. There's a brother. Some of you have a brother that noticing this change. It's like, oh, you're something different about you. You kind of like you know, it's amusing to others in a good way. And there's something about school, maybe going back to school, studying, researching. You are on a very interesting and peculiar path. For you, it feels right, and you don't really care about what others think. And others actually, in fact, wish they could be like you. They do. I do see you receiving some kind of reward, some sort of reward, trophy like. And in terms of romance, it's like not that much right now. There is somebody that I do see is about to speak up and maybe wish that they had done something differently. That's what's coming up. Five of Pentacles. Capricorn. Strength. The Eight of Wands. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay. Five Pentacles, Strength, and the Eight of Wands. This is the time where you feel exhausted and you're dealing with petty things. That is when you rise up and you go, no, I'm not dealing with that. I don't have to. And in fact, again, I'm seeing it. It's not necessarily all your problem. You don't want it to be a continuous streak that way. And so you have a lot of strength that is reserved, and being courageous and acting upon it and being like very much your own person. There's this individuality is really shining through, and you're going for things. There are things that are starting to open up. Your path feels a lot smoother. It's like you're gliding towards that now. Really being in touch with your inner self, inner child, all of that, exploring, rising above anything that feels like it's belittling or trivial, or all that is kind of nonsense for you. You're going towards. There's a very strong self-acceptance here, and so open to many blessings. The Hierophant, so open to many, many blessings I see here. The Hierophant and the Lovers. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Well, if it is a love situation, definitely very strong commitment coming through, realizing that you're the best thing ever. And there's a strong togetherness here. And it's like, even if they've known you for a long time, they're still discovering things about you, and there's a deeper level of appreciation. Now, that is just for those that are in a love situation, which is really beautiful here. On the other hand, because it's general reading, so for the other side, the Hierophant and the Lovers, there is something that you're going to commit to this new path forward. Something that you have been looking into. You have come through struggles, and you've become even stronger. Your belief system is even stronger. You've been researching, getting something esoteric maybe for some of you, or connecting more to your spiritual side. It's only opening up more for you, allowing you to really feel, when we're talking about feel free-spirited. And with the Lovers, it's being in touch with your higher self as well, your consciousness expanding. There's something that feels very much in agreement with as well, very unified, very much in agreement, making sure that things are on course in the way that you want it to be, and steady and healthy. Judgment. Wow. Okay. And we have the Judgment. Well, you're definitely connecting so much to your higher self here, and to just many things around you, trying to really be in the present. You have struggled that we were talking about. I'm seeing something with the struggle before, and wanting to always be a certain way, or be in or have the time and space to be what you want to be or do. And you're finding that right now. There's a lot of clarity coming in, a strong decision that you get to this point of how you want to go forward. You want this to be permanent. There's also something that I see. You're going to find exactly what it is that you want and that you need at the time that you want, and you're making the most of it as well. Things are kind of, I see something repricing, something coming back as well here with the Judgment, that now, whatever is coming back, returning to you, it works now. The timing was very, very important. And that's when you realize, okay, I need to do something different. So now, whatever it was that was held back in the past is coming back successfully. All of that was a blessing in disguise for you to discover something important here.